Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to this NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode series. This week we're at Charlotte over on the Xfinity side. Kind of hoping to wash off the stink of our Cup hot seat race the last time out. You know, we filled in for the 95 car over there and, you know, only got like a 33rd place at Martinsville, which technically was the goal, but, you know, to qualify in 24th, 25th, I think I was like 26 moved up, but yeah, it just kind of sucked to keep dropping in the back and holding on to dear life and then eventually get lapped in the final stage and stuff, so, you know, hopefully we can do a little bit better next time we get a shot at Cup, but at least over here on the Xfinity side for now, we're the points leader still going into this race, although it's a tight margin, and yeah, I mean, we're on a run of like 6 or 7 top 10 finishes. I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head, so really, I'm just trying to get a decent showing here at Charlotte. You know, I was always good on the mile and a halfers and the truck series, so this was one of those tracks, though, that I did not have a good result in the trucks because I was in the top 10 late, and I ended up spinning out last time I was here, so between that and just in dirt, like, I was 3 for 4 on getting, like, top 5 finishes in the dirt series on the Charlotte, you know, side of it, so it's always been a good like race city for me, but hopefully we can get a good show in here. But my setup today is from the setup man. Seemed to be the best one that I had running in practice and everything, so didn't qualify as well as I expected to, but at the same time, like, I'd almost always qualify back here, so it's not like a new shock. I'm just kind of hoping to, at the end of it, maybe be fighting for a top 5, but I'm expecting at least a top 10 here. As long as I don't, you know, crash out like last time. But so far, the car feels good, pretty stable. Doubt I'm going to have really much tire wear at the end of it, but we'll see kind of where that's at. And put on the ticker real quick. So we're coming up on Jesse Little next. Although I've got to fight off Daniel Hemrick behind us. Just ran a 50, or excuse me, a 30.5, which that was about where I ran in qualifying too. Most of the practice, like when I ran the kind of default setup, I was at like a 30.9 to, you know, 31 second lap times, and wasn't too good. Got down to like 30.4s, 30.5s with the setup man's setup, so that was pretty awesome. Biggest thing I have an issue on so far is like not so much turns 1 and 2, but when I get closer to 3 and 4, it's like I want to immediately get back in the gas like how I do in 1 and 2, and I need to wait a little bit longer to kind of get through the, you know, kind of the corner, because otherwise I shoot myself up toward the wall. And if I'm not careful enough, I kind of lose control off the floor right there. But I'm using these like black sponsors on the wall to kind of let myself know when to get out of the gas and then back into the gas. So usually let off just before the first sponsor, and I'm back into it as I'm coming up on the second one. So like right now I'm off. I always want to pick back up there, but I usually have to wait till the red text just afterwards. That time I didn't have a great lap, but no, it is what it is. That's usually what I do to get like toward the 30.5s. But looks like right now we've made up 5 spots over here on stage 1 so far. So that's not too bad. We'll see if we can get another one before the end of the stage. Right now the 98's the one that's up in the lead, so looks like a tight little batch up front. We'll see if they can hold on to it or not. Yeah, right now the car feels really good. Like, I don't have any complaints. I think if we get bunched back up on the reset or restart on stage number 2, I'll have a good chance to move up in the field some more. At the very least, right now we got a sizable enough lead over Annette over there that should get at least a stage point here. So that's always good. See if we can pass, the watermelon man over here.
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high.
And we did. So we're up to 9th place here on the end of stage 1. Gonna get a couple stage points. So yeah, I'll take that run all day. I feel pretty good with the first stage there. Just a matter of keep working up through the field. So we'll see how far this can go. But yeah, stage number 2, I'm not gonna make any adjustments. Car feels really good. You can see the tire wear about halfway through it so far, so pretty stable. So I'm not not gonna complain too much about it. But let's pit, get 4 new fresh ones on there, and see how it goes. All right, well, we're back for stage number 2. Didn't change any positions off the pit road, so hopefully we can have a solid stage 2 as well. Get some more stage points at least, and stage 1 moved up 6 spots, so feel pretty good about that. But I always have the biggest issues right here on the restart, because it seems like the AI and I are at different, kind of points right there where they break a little bit quicker than I expect, and I end up running into the back of them. So I'm trying to get off a little bit earlier than what I have been, at least at the initial start, and then once it starts spreading out a little bit more, then we'll be alright. But got a shot to try to pass the 21 here, so let's see if we can get that done. I actually lifted up the track a little bit further than what I intended to right there, so. Don't like being in the middle here. Gonna go ahead and let the 21 go. So yeah, as long as I survive the restarts, I'll feel better, because over the over the longer run of the stage, I can get those spots back. But not what I intended to do there with the one, but got through it, creeping up into 9th, trying to sneak 8th again. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny, I forgot that Charlotte was next on the schedule when I was at work earlier this week. And we were talking about when we went to Charlotte for one of the work conferences last year. It was a fun time, getting to go to the Hall of Fame and stuff. I think I mentioned this last time we were at Charlotte too, but those cars that they have set up on the track where you can do like iRacing against the other people, it's always so much fun. They closed down the event for everybody that was attending that conference, and I think I was in a race of like 16 people and ended up winning at the end of it. So I'm 2-0 so far on those the simulator races. I can't wait to one day take my kiddos up there and let them try it out too. But Hall of Fame's always a pretty cool event. I keep having this itch to go back to Charlotte and stuff, but just haven't really had the time. Work's been a little bit more and more tough this year, and the conference wasn't in Charlotte this year, so maybe I'll catch a Packers-Panthers game or something up there later on. That's what's a tough one right now. This one car is like hanging in my bumper, and I can't quite get past this 21. I feel like once I get past the 21, not trying to knock him completely out of the way, but once I get past him, we'll be in better spot. Or we could just finish the stage with a caution and get 8th place. So I guess, yeah, technically we got past him, but that's not how I wanted to do it. So, alright, well, we'll go pit again for, the end of stage 2, get ready for stage 3. Should be one more pit stop in the middle there. Probably going to be under green flags, which, that is what it is, but yeah, let's get 4 more fresh tires and see if we can move up as stage 3 goes on. Alright, well, hot damn, pit crew got me 2 spots on pit road, so we're going to be starting 6 on this final stage, which I'll take it after, stage 2 there.
Down low now.
Could not find a way around the 21 car for nothing, so, we got 30 laps here. Definitely going to have at least 1 pit stop, so just trying to kind of survive the stage at least early on.
Got one inside.
If we could still be in the top 10 throughout the stage, I'll feel pretty good. My car has felt alright, just for whatever reason, stage 1 I could pass.
Farther on the inside. Yellow flag.
Whoop. Alright. Let's not pit. We didn't get that bad damage, but... yeah, I started to say my car didn't feel too too bad on stage 2, just couldn't figure out how to pass, and took my eye off of it just for a split second there and ended up in the wall, so... luckily we didn't get too bad damage, so... that was what it was, but... I always hate when I end up bringing out the caution. Just feels like I absolutely failed, which I did there, but still. Ugh. I guess the one positive is I hate being on the outside on a restart, so this time I get to start on the inside.
Got one inside. You're all clear on the bottom.
Right now, main focus is just to not slide up the track too much, because I have that tendency sometimes too, but...
Still there. All right, you're clear.
so, got past the 9, we're okay right now. We're still in 7th. Got a bunch of cars kind of in front of us, but the 22 is the clubhouse leader. I'm surprised at how well the 19 is doing right now. That was the car that just... I absolutely was steaming past in practice, but so far not the case here. I'm wondering how much this damage is affecting my car, because all of a sudden I am definitely not having as good of control as what I did beforehand. See, there goes the 10. So yeah, we've dropped from 7th to 11th so far. Probably going to be 12th here in a second. Yeah, whenever I go to pit road here in a few laps, we'll be letting that damage get repaired. I still feel like I won't make too many adjustments off the wedge or anything, just one boneheaded moment where hit the wall, but car feels good overall. The only thing is I'm having a little bit harder time staying lower on the track right now. But the lap times are back to where they were before the incident, so yeah, I'm just like talking out loud now, but yeah, I'm not going to make any adjustments to the wedge or anything like that, just more of a let the damage get fixed. It'll take an extra second on pit road, but yeah, who knows, maybe we can get back into the top 10 here before we have to make a pit stop. This has definitely been some tight racing now. Like, you can see like one pack right in front of us, and then there's a little bit of a gap until the front pack. My teammate in the 19's leading the race right now, which is still crazy to me. When we were in practice, like, him and the one cars were the 2 cars that I was consistently, like, I would pass them and have them like a whole backstretch behind within like 2 laps. So to see them out in front's kind of wild. Well, the 19, the one's still behind me right now, but... getting some of our spots back at least. Back up to 9th right now. Got a little loose right there, but still holding on alright, so... Alright, 19 to go, let's look. So we're going to be making our pit stop probably in about the next 4 or 5 laps here. Probably go at the same time that the cars in front of me start going to pit road, so that way That'll kind of help me guide myself down the pit road here. I had a hard time when I was in practice trying to time it up to when I needed to drop down for pit road. Feels like I have a lot more time, and then I don't. I'm right on top of it when I started to pull down, so.
All right, clear outside.
Look at Jeffrey Earnhardt sneak up into the top 12 here. I actually got off the gas a little bit earlier than I normally do that time and feel like I had a better run, so I might try that again here. Got me the spot over the 9 car. Yeah, this past week also, I didn't get to watch really any of the Cup Series race. Happened to see that my my drivers in 2311 race though didn't fare too well, but hopefully they can bounce back this week. Playoffs are going to be interesting to see how how it goes at Kansas and stuff. So I'm happy for Blaney though to get the victory. So I was a little bit depressed after the Packers lost to the Browns this week. So well, it looks like we're starting some pit roads right now.
You're almost out of gas. Hard from the outside. Outside. Slow down.
All right, made it successfully down to pit road. And looking at it, we have estimated fuel of 14 laps and there's 16 to go. If I would have realized that, I would have stretched it out a minute longer. So what I'll probably end up doing, if we don't get a caution, is I'll try to be a little bit less aggressive, going in the corners and stuff. Try to save those 2 laps. And hopefully this will be the final pit stop for me. If we run out of gas, oh well. At least the damage has been fixed as well, so we're good there.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
We're back to 28th right now, as other cars are also on pit road, so my teammate in 20, I guess, is technically the leader. Alright. Why do I feel like somebody's going to come off the pit road and cause a caution here? And just like that, we went from like 28th to 9th place. And shout out to Ray Black Jr. He's the one that's behind me.
Got a car low now. All right, you're clear.
Alright, so where are we at on the ticker? 13 to go.
Yellow's out. Back her down.
You know what? Oh, well, Light 19's not the leader no more. Jeez. I can't wait. I hope that's on the replay later on. I want to see what happens, but we just need half a can of fuel. Barely got anything going on the tires, so I'm not going to take any tires here. Just make sure we top off in fuel so that way we get to the stage. I'll take it. It works. Gets us up to 3rd place doing all that, so.
Coming to straight. Almost ready. Straight out. Let's go. Car outside.
Alright, where are we at now? 10 laps to go, so it was a quick caution. Harrison Burton, my teammate in the 20s right there, but we're trying to chase down, Chase Briscoe.
Stay low. Stay low. All right, you're clear.
See if we could take a lead here.
Stay on the bottom here.
Trying to get there. 98 kind of cut me from getting it, so next time now. This is my money curve right here. Didn't get it though. 98 is whooping my butt coming off of it. I got Al Guy over here pushing me like it's Daytona right now. I'm actually getting nervous. Like, I wasn't expecting to be in second at this point. I thought we were going to cruise around for a bottom of the top 10 type of run. That 98 car is strong though right now. See if I can catch him a little bit here. Follow his line a little bit. I don't think I have anything for Chase Briscoe right now. We got 7 laps to go to try to figure it out though. Honestly, if I get a top 5 out of this, especially after causing a caution at one point, I will gladly take it. Yeah, he's pulled away for a half-second lead with 6 to go, so... you know, if we get, like, one more caution, I'll have a shot, but I don't think I'm going to catch him on pure speed here. Be funny to see if they had DQs and stuff, if that would ever come into play. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about trying to catch 98 at this point. They keep stretching away from me.
5 to go.
My main goal right now is to just at least keep this top 2 finish. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And we'll keep on moving. Alright, 4 to go, 4 to go. I got about a second lead over 3rd place, which is good. I kind of got my own little space to run right now, so... That was a really good corner for me right there, so we shaved off a couple tenths. It's just not really enough yet. Come here, 98. You know what? I'm getting closer to him than I thought I was going to be. It's just us 2 nuffed. So 2 to go to try to shave off half a second. Kind of overran that one a little bit, but still got a 10th off. This is aggravating. I could see the 98 car, but I can't quite get there. Ah. Hey, you know what though? That's a hell of a run for the 98 to get up there. And I'll take stage points all day plus the top 2, but it's like you get so close you feel like you could just reach out and touch the 98, but you can't quite get there. So, yeah, we're gonna come to the line 2nd place. That sucks. But, pretty good showing overall at Charlotte. I can't be too mad. I was just hoping to get in the top 10, so to get a 2nd place run was really good. Speed rating drops a little bit from slamming the wall and causing the caution, whatever, but... let me go see if I can find that replay of what happened to the 19 real quick. Alright, I finally found the replay for that. Yeah, that crash with Brandon Jones, so let's see what happens here. So Austin Cindric's flying around, trying to get around the 39. And 19 just loses it up in the fence, and unfortunately, oh my god. Hold on, let's see the other angle of that. What the hell? Trying to change the camera so we can see how high that 19 car gets. What the? Yeah, so there's the there's the finishing order. Briscoe gets the victory. You know, we get second place. Briscoe also won stage 2 when we had that caution shortened stage. My teammate Harrison Burton finished 3rd, Al Geyer 4th, and Ryan Sieg in 5th. And there's kind of the rest of the field as we scroll down here. So nothing too crazy off initial glance. My teammate Riley, what are you doing back there in 27th, man? And then obviously the 19 after that airborne moment, 35th, and Matt Mills was the first car out today, so I think that should keep us in first place in points. You know, unless I don't know, Harrison Burton was there, so I couldn't remember who was the second place driver. I knew it was one of my teammates, but yeah, so we fell to second in points despite the second place run today, so yeah, that is what it is. You know, still in a pretty good spot, you know, about halfway through the regular season, so it should be a good run the rest of the way, and I will catch y'all next time.